Most of you know me well enough to know that for the last 2.5 years I've had pain pretty much every day, and most of you know that 2 months ago we finally gave up on trying to figure out what it is because the doctor said that they couldn't do anything more. But they didn't look into one area, one thing that it might cause it, my pain. And I was talking to my friend's mom yesterday, and she gave me an idea of what could cause it. And my doctor's never looked into that, but my mom told me to research it yesterday, last night actually. And so I went to all these websites to find out what I could about her idea of what it could be. And I found all these things that they describe my pain exactly, and it was kind of hard seeing that, because I wish I could explain my pain that well to my doctors when I talk to them, but I can't because I suck at explaining. But I got really emotional when I was reading all that stuff on the websites, because I saw all the things that were saying how it affects you and stuff. And I'm like, I have experienced some of those, but some of them I haven't yet, and it's kind of scary to think that one day I might. And it was hard to read the sites and to realize that if it's not just one idea that my friend's mom has, then basically I'm never going to get better. And if it is the idea that his mom had, then I could go to a therapist or something and it could help lessen the pain or something. Maybe take it away completely, I don't know. But it's hard to think. There's only like 4 options of how you can get better, and just seeing on the website how they say that the pain affects you made me cry. Makes me cry when I think about it too. The thing that is killer for me is that they were saying how it changes you and it changes your life, and a lot of people who have it have they struggle with enjoying their life because they're in pain, and sometimes it's hard in their life when you're hurting really badly. And just reading how much it affects your life, it really made me sad. And I kept crying when I read that stuff. And it makes me feel like I don't have any future whatsoever, which might be true, but it doesn't really matter because I'm a Christian and my future is in Christ and in heaven. But it's just hard to think that it's going to change me more than it already has, that it's going to affect me a lot more than it already has, and that either way, if I get better or if I just stay in pain my whole life, I'm still going to change. It's going to change me a lot. I can't do anything about that. And that's what hurts a lot. But in this time I had to remind myself that it's not the end of the world. I mean, I had to remind myself that there's so many people who have it worse than me. Like my friend Sam, his mom I talked to, he has serious health issues, and mine is nowhere near that. And I don't know, it just reminded me about all the things that I am blessed with, all the people I'm blessed with. And so I need to make a video today about my blessings because I need to talk about it right now. It's helped me clear my mind. And so, yeah, here we go. The first one that I would say has been a huge blessing in my life this year has been my friend Sam, because he has really bad health issues, and so he kind of understands what I'm going through right now, and he's been there really faithfully as a friend to pray for me, and it's been really encouraging. And so he's been a huge blessing in my life. And there's my family, who's been a blessing in my life. Well, they're always a blessing in my life because they just are. I don't know how to describe it, but you can just You probably know. Anyways, my dog also has been a blessing in my life, because if you know me really well, you probably do. I really love my dog, and he can be a really bad nagger most of the time, but he's really fluffy and cute, and he was following me around today, so I love him today. Well, usually. But yeah, he's a blessing in my life. He makes me happy when I'm sad, which it takes a lot to do that, so he has skills. This one kind of sounds weird, but words have been a really big blessing in my life this year, because God's given me the ability to put words together and put all of my emotions out into like poetry and stuff, and it's really helped me emotionally, and God's even used it to help other people, which is insane, and I don't get that really fully, but it's really encouraging this year. And another blessing is just the opportunities that God gives me. Sounds really big, but like helping God put certain people in my life this year who I've had the opportunity to help, and it really helps me to put my focus not on myself but focus on them and help them and stuff. And it's been good for me, and it's a good opportunity to glorify God. Another blessing that I have is a friend, a really good friend, and God put him in my life right now, and he's been like my shoulder to lean on, and he's helped talk me through really long nights, which is a good thing that he's like 8 hours ahead of me, because then it's like at 3 in the morning I have somebody to talk to. But it works. And I don't know, he's really been there for the last few months, and it's really encouraging, and he's really been a blessing in my life, and helping me through things emotionally and stuff. But yeah, he's really been a blessing. And of course, lastly, the biggest blessing of all has been my relationship with God. And I'm not saying I'm like super holy and stuff, but over the last couple years, especially this year, God's really brought me closer to Him, and He used the pain to bring me closer to Him. And for that reason alone, I'm glad that I've been given this pain. And yeah, it's hard and stuff, but it really did bring me closer to God, and for that reason, I'm really glad that I have it. It's right now. But yeah, those are like the greatest blessings that I can think of off the top of my head right now, and it's just really encouraging to think about those things right now. And I need to keep reminding myself of those things so I don't fall apart. And even if I am falling apart early, it's not as bad as like having cancer and have like a year to live or something. It could be a lot worse. And right now, it's not the end. And I have to remind myself that it's not the end. And I'm really thankful that God's blessed me with the people I do have in my life right now. And even though my pain's probably going to affect my future, okay, it is going to affect my future, it's not going to ruin me, because I have God, and He wouldn't let that happen, and He has a plan, and maybe it is just to sanctify me more, to make me more like Himself and all. But yeah, I just need to remember to preach truth to myself. And so yeah, here we go. It's not the end yet, at least not right now.